Okay.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Okay, how are you?
Just so people know the history, goes back to the middle of the 80s when John Pezza and M&P Realty and Reedham Realty and Ben Cirilli and some guy, STUN, they all had proposals to build houses along here. And you can see from the site plans we have with the wetland on it that there are already a number of houses along here. There are already a number of houses along here that most of them did not meet the 150-foot setback for our wetland, setback. Although that setback ordinance came in probably after this was started. Also, this goes back to the 80s. The Conservation Commission is on record as pretty much objecting to a lot of these properties all the way back because of the wetland issue. The other thing is I have a document in here which we talked about at the meeting where it was actually recommended that this road be abandoned and turned into a drainage swale because it was so nice. But anyway, the houses that were built here received their variance from the ordinance prior. Some of it was prior to the ordinance, I think. Some of it was after the ordinance. And we worked with some of the owners to reduce house size, or they move things around a little bit. But we are in record, and I do have the correspondence for that to show everybody at the meeting. So basically, this is what we have. I don't know whether you have anything you want to say.
There's a vacant lot, 50 feet wide first.
Right here.
This one you get, correct. And then you get to the subject lot. And actually, I tried to make a mark for you. That's one end of the house.
Okay.
So it's about 28 feet from the property corner.
Okay, that's the property corner right there?
Look, that's the house. I was trying to line the house in. So it's somewhere here is the property.
Oh, I see. Okay, I see that.
And then it's right opposite that pole, is the middle of the house. So it's about 50 feet wide. About 55 feet back. What's the proposal for the house? It's 21 by 52. About 1,000 square foot. How many bedrooms? Three. Bottomless entrance is in this front left corner. It's far from the wetland. There's a good place.
And there is a house on that lot, the very first lot, which unfortunately you can't even see it from the photograph. They're right there. Carol, I know you noticed this. Back when I was going through the tax thing today, I said, wait, it says it's built on. I can't see that. That house, the drainage is actually on the side of the building. Again, that was another one.
So that's actually facing this.
Y'all is exist. It actually comes out on Capitol. See anything else? Penetrate the woodlands. It goes down and then it goes up on the other side.
Right.
And then on the other side. Should we walk down the county and walk and see the low spot down there. When we first started with a project down here, this was almost all open.
Does anybody need any spray? Tick spray?
Thanks. Good idea, though. You don't want to go in at all?
Yeah, I was gonna go, well, we can, I was gonna go over here first to see where the
Okay.
stream goes under the road, point that out. Yeah, it goes through under. got files on this next This is what it looked like all the way down this street.
This is usually full.
Yeah, it's usually pretty wet. It's the last house that was built.
So, Chris, would that look like this had it not been filled in? And
Right, well, put it this way, the contours probably
Right, natural
gradually
contour,
went up.
right. And obviously, when this is filled, it's moving. Yes?
What's the question?
Kate was just asking when this is filled, it's obviously moving. I mean, it does move because it's a stream. Right now it's drier.
Yeah,
When you were bringing to our attention, there was a street a while back that you were talking about flooding periodically. Was that this one, or was that a different one?
No, but if you,
don't they all? Right around here?
Absolutely.
yeah, I mean, if
Okay.
you, if we could go up in the air right now and fly over this whole thing due south,
Yeah,
there'd be one of these here,
right.
and then you could go to the west of Beacon, down below where we all went, and you'll see similar to this, but maybe even more active than this wet-wise because it's lower, the same kind of, and I'm not an expert, but like a stream bed is the only thing that I can think to call it. So,
If you go back to the old area, you can actually see that there was a contiguous wetland at one time, and it gradually was fragmented by
Chopped up by the
paper
roads.
roads, then paved roads, and then not even paper roads with gravel roads, and then I think an upgraded. Like Slough Street was upgraded years ago because when we started building the houses, it had a huge drainage problem. Slough Street, and it's parallel to the street on the other end of this.
so I think to answer your question, guys, I think that the scenario that we're looking here, I can't tell you for sure how far south this one goes, but they're parallel to one another,
Yeah.
all in the shores.
Right, right,
Because the shores goes like this. It's hilly, then it hits a low spot, and you have one of
Right.
these.
right,
It's hilly again, hits a low spot, and you
Right.
have
right.
a wetland.
Well, what did this look like in the recent flood that we had?
The recent flood that we had, I was so busy with my
With
building,
your own problem
yeah,
up in Cranston,
that I didn't
you
even
see
come
this.
over and look
Easy
at
enough
it.
to find out.
I mean, but
Surprised me if
Yeah,
the
it
road
wasn't,
didn't get water.
yeah,
Yeah,
Actually,
it
Mike
was,
Gray might know.
the road was covered.
The road was covered with water.
Yeah.
yeah.
And you can see from that culvert right there, the kind of sand, that there's a lot of runoff from the road. You should see.
I mean, but even without a flood, you can see anytime you hit, in the Jamestown shores, anytime you hit one of these low spots, you'll see that the blacktop is not up to par because it's constantly getting wet. When we ride, this isn't flooded, but it's much wetter than other, all of
Yeah.
these low-lying areas are very, very, very wet.
Like here in 50 feet or so off of the stream, by the time you get to the subject property, you're about 150 feet to the west. So it keeps moving and migrating down.
Goes back, you can- yeah. I've got